And I'm Brad Brewer. I've been working with Jeffrey for the last year and a half on his golf game. I'm a top 100 instructor in America, and what we're going to observe here with him is how he goes about the process of striking a golf ball. He's very thought out. He works from his think box into his play box. Doesn't spend a lot of time over the ball. He gets in there, gets focused, and lets her go. And he has improved greatly over the last year and a half with his understanding of really how to have a competitive thought process and execute shots through seeing what he wants, feeling what he wants, then doing it. And the last thing is growing from it with either awareness or with celebration if he executes a shot the way that he wanted to. So that's certainly a discipline in which he takes to his ability to compete, and it is something that we practice regularly as well, and it's formed into a habit in which we'll hold up under pressure in competitive golf. As we take a look at his golf swing here, one of the key things we worked on with him is getting into a good posture where he didn't flex down too much with his lower body, stayed nice and tall from the ground up, but he has a wonderful tilt from his waist, which gives him the ability to hold foundation, allow his arms to hang down and give himself some good room between his thighs. He has a nice parallel position fundamentally with his feet, hips, and shoulders, so everything is in good alignment. His swing away is the feeling of handle in, club head out, which allows him to be able to look like he's taken it back one piece. And you notice how nicely he stays centered and rotates his shoulders in a relationship to the spine, so there's not much movement off the ball. He stays very centered, gets that club hinged up nicely by the time he hits waist high, and you see it's right on his shaft plane, and then he just completes his shoulder turn to the top, which brings his arms into a really good position. At this point, he's very poised to be able to initiate a forward motion, which he does wonderfully from the ground. You notice how he uses his lower body to initiate that delivery coming down, and as a result, he's got a wonderful inside path and good angle of approach that allows him to be able to hit a consistent bottom to the swing arc out in front of the ball with good contact and very good control. He likes to hit just a slight draw, but can hit all the shots, but his stock shot is just a little bit of a right shot that draws back to the target. Now I'm going to show you a shot of him from down the line view, or excuse me, from front on. And you'll notice that with Jeffrey's driver, he has the same routine and thought process where he begins behind the ball, gets a feel for what he wants, gets over it, gets set, and pulls the trigger within a very short order. So he can keep himself focused on the execution of the shot. And his average drive is around 295 using the EDH launch monitor, which we have in our studio bay. He can hit it further than that, but a controlled 295 is something that has certainly allowed him to have a lowered scoring average with a very consistent ability to hit more fairways in regulation. All right, let's take a look at his golf swing here, and we've worked on a few things in the last year and a half with him. First thing was neutralizing his grip, and you can see that he has a very nice neutral grip at this particular point. Both V's are working to the inside of the right shoulder. For a while it got a little bit strong, and it caused him to have more curve on the ball than what he desired, but he certainly has done a good job of neutralizing that, moving the ball a little more forward towards the inside of his left heel. With his stance, we narrowed it slightly so that he could stay more centered and pivot a bit more into his backswing, which he's done a very, very good job of here. So let me take a look at Let's go ahead and play this through. There's his takeaway into the top, and what I really like about Jeffrey's swing now is his ability to stay more centered with his upper body, lower body staying nice and solid as foundation. But he is definitely staying much more over the ball instead of moving off of it as much as what he was before. He's got a full 90-degree plus shoulder turn with what I call short arms. Arms are extended but out in front of him, and his shaft, even though his wrists are hinged, the shaft is not getting below parallel. So he's got very good control from this particular position, and it allows him to be able to again use the ground and do a really good job of planting and rotating through and delivering a wonderful angle of attack. As you can see, he's got good control of his angle of approach here coming into the strike, which gives him a really good flat left wrist at impact, and then wonderful rotation and extension of arms all the way through into a good balanced finish. This is a very solid golf swing that certainly will hold up under competitive situations, and there's no doubt in my mind that with additional opportunity to play competitive golf, this young man is just going to get better and better as time goes on. I can't tell you enough about the character of this young man as well. I mean, it's one thing to be a wonderful student like he is and have good skills as far as his game is concerned, but he's a born leader. I mean, he has the ability to resonate with his teammates and be a good role model, and I certainly hope you would consider him as a prospect for your team. If you have any additional questions, you can give me a call at 407-319-4141, which is my cell phone number. And we look forward to talking to you further about this young man, Jeffrey Victor. Until next time, happy golfing.